I want a channel that's more inclusive, more diverse, and more open with more opportunities than ever before. Do you think you know the channel? Do you really know the channel? This is Channel Curious. So, Aaron Bock, welcome to the Channel Curious show.
Thanks, Ashley.
Yeah,
Excited to be here.
well, thank you. I was just asking you about your P Club win and the success you guys have had. So, 2 years into your business, you've made P Club with two different master agencies. Like that just blows my mind.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a journey. Yeah, we started in 2019. Opkalla, a lot of people ask what it means. Op is the operational operation, OpEx expenses for a company. Kala
Okay.
is the Swedish word for source. We just kind of jumped into it. Didn't know a ton about the telco space. We kind of came from the data center side, CapEx sales of hardware, et cetera.
Mhm.
And then this magically was kind of communicated to us from a friend who was in this space for a long time and said, you guys got to get on this. We didn't really know all of the things that would happen, but 2 years later, we're 250 plus customers. And
Wow.
we just, the market has needed this for a long time. But I think the important thing is that it's not about the way the partnership works. It's about what's the right thing for the customer. And if we can
Yes.
understand that, then I think like ultimately you'll be successful.
Are you seeing that your customers still don't understand what you do? Because I come across that now and they're just like, what are you? Do I have to pay you? Like, how do you get over
Yeah,
that?
I mean, sometimes people don't understand it. They think it's
Mhm.
black magic. Well, wait a
Mhm.
second, you're consulting, but I'm not paying you. But then, like, sometimes you're bringing me solutions and I'm contracting with the vendor. Like, it's got to be marked up a lot more. Sometimes, like, you just have to be, like, you just have to explain it. You have to say, like, this is how it works. These
Yeah.
companies pop up every day. They need people to help get in front of the right customers. That's what we do. Obviously, we get paid for helping them find the right customers. And if they have a big problem with it, then like sometimes you can't, you'll never, that person will never be a customer. There's salespeople, which
Yeah.
like I don't think we are. We are really kind of consultants, like advisors,
Yeah.
consultants, whatever you want to call it. You're
Mhm.
not selling a product anymore. So
Exactly.
you have to be able to ask the tough questions. You have to be able to ask the right questions, understand the pain, and then like if there is a vendor that's coming to the table, whether you brought them or not, like be able to say, acknowledge and say, that is the best solution, in my opinion. Or
Mhm.
I have some red flags in X, Y, and Z. Here's why. And
Mhm.
have enough kind of clout for a customer to understand, okay, that's right. Like they've seen this happen 10 times. I trust that.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the ways that I phrase it is I'm a telecom buying partner. So I'm like not a salesperson anymore. I don't have to sell to you. I help you buy. And that's way more fun for me because I get to go out and, help you shop. I help you vet out the vendors. Like we're taking a lot of the front end work off their plate because, talking to all those vendors and, having the same conversation over and over with all these biased sales reps that think their solution is the best. I mean, that is a waste of time. I'll have customers that'll come to me and they'll be like, I've already been working on this for 5 days. Like, I can't find anything. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, I found it in like 5 minutes. Like, we have
Yeah.
tools.
I love it because what we get to do every day is say, we stop people sometimes from going down a path they would have gone without knowing, or we get to
Mm-hmm.
help people get to like solutions. And like a lot of times we get these calls like, hey, this was awesome. This saved me so much time and I would have never found these guys and
Yeah.
they're great. Love to hear that.
Yeah.
Love to hear that. I never want to hear like, oh man, I just sold them this big deal and like I got them. Like, no,
Oh,
like
gosh.
that's well,
Yeah.
how would you feel if that personally happened to you and you're buying whatever for your kitchen or clothes? Like you wouldn't want that.
Oh, it's so repulsive. It's just like, there's so much about sales that repulses me. And so I'm on like a mission to really change the way people look at salespeople. But how you do that is you change the way salespeople act. And really you start with just like your own organization and you start with yourself. And it sounds like an Opkalla, like you guys are so focused on the customer, needs and the customer experience. And like I would work with you.
Yeah.
Um,
I appreciate that.
you
You're
guys
welcome to
got
work
it
with us
going on.
anytime.
I love your LinkedIn presence. You're doing the Monday motivation, and I know you said that your wife owns a gym, so obviously you guys are very active. Will you tell me how you decided to start doing Monday motivation and just kind of what your goal is of being on LinkedIn and sharing that?
Yeah, it's funny. I actually take most of those videos. I go to the gym at 5 in the morning on Mondays and I take the video right after. So I'm usually pretty jacked up. But
Totally. Your brain's like clear, that's a good time to
yeah,
do it.
for this space, I mean,
Mhm.
LinkedIn is a phenomenal tool. Um, we get a lot of our referral business and we have a lot of networking on LinkedIn. So it's a platform we use heavily. So the Monday morning motivation came from, I think like maybe I just posted one because I was feeling good one day. This is like a
Yeah.
year ago.
Just go for it,
And
right?
I just posted it. Someone said, you should do more videos, share your brand, blah, blah, blah. So I did it and I was like, all right, whatever I did, that was cool. And I didn't do it the next week. And someone said, well, where's your video? Like, I really liked it. And I said,
Nice.
oh man, I didn't realize this was a thing. So we started. So I committed, okay, every Monday I'm going to post. And it just kind of
Mhm.
turned into this thing. And now I get people who will message me and text me and things like that. Like, thank you for the video this morning. I just know it's really helped me expand and it holds me accountable to one, post every Monday.
Mhm.
Two, I can't post things that I don't believe in. And
Yeah.
with my team, like we're 10 people now. You can choose to walk in every Monday morning and oh man, it's Monday, blah, blah, blah. Or you can get jacked up and you can really get excited because what we're
Yeah.
doing is awesome. It's helping people. We're growing. There's going to be more business in the next 5 years than there is in the last 5 years. So,
Yes.
so it just allows me to kind of say, all right, time to start the day, time to start the week. We're going to get motivated. Let's do this. And then mindset is kind of engaged for the rest of the week. And it's awesome. So I think it's really powerful. I would challenge anyone to find their brand. Doesn't have to be
Mhm.
motivation. Find something they're passionate about. It doesn't have to be like, oh, well, I sell widget A, so I need to talk about widgets. No, that's not true. Find
Yeah.
your brand,
Yep.
find what you're passionate about and share it. And it's amazing what happens.
That's great advice. I like just going for it, just doing it. Who cares what people think? Most people are really supportive. It helps you define your brand. I mean, I think you've done an amazing job with that. Like you've got a very trustworthy brand of someone who cares about his customers. So I think you got it going on. So
Well,
um,
I would say the same about you. I love I
thank
love
you.
everything that you post, and I think it's really cool to see kind of from a specific perspective with the agent. It is a weird community because it's like it's misunderstood if you don't know it, but it's very understood if you do. And so
Yeah.
I think shedding light to it and transparency behind it is really helpful. So thank you as well for everything that you post.